The next Disney Plus series I've decided to talk about is one that recently completed its first season on the streaming service, Diary of a Future President. The interesting thing about this show is that it was not produced by Disney. This is instead a CBS television production, which Disney Plus has the exclusive streaming rights to. And I think it's neat that in addition to their own in-house productions, Disney will also be using the Netflix model, working with outside studios. As for the series itself, I think this is a great show that I hope more people will give a chance. As the title implies, the series is focused on a 12-year-old girl who eventually grows up to become the President of the United States. We are given quick scenes of Elena Cañero-Reed as President in the Oval Office and played by Gina Rodriguez in the first and last episodes of the season. However, it's really about her navigating her life as a preteen. There are a few hints of her future role as Commander-in-Chief, including in the episode titles, but the show otherwise has a lack of wings to the audience, and that works in the series' favor. While Elena is the main character, the episodes also give a decent amount of time to her mother and brother, who have their own subplots. They all go through solid arcs over the course of the first season, and the series is unique in how it depicts the family bond between them. Most shows of this nature might have a sibling rivalry dynamic with the brother and sister, and while they rib each other a few times, Elena and Bobby actually avoid the cliched fighting and pestering, which is really refreshing. The scripts are consistently funny and clever, and tackle issues in ways that feel natural. I really have to give credit to creator Ilana Peña and her writing team for how well written and structured these scripts are. You can also tell the writers really wanted to avoid some of the messages conveyed in other shows centered on school children. We have the expected mean girl character, but she's a bit more fleshed out than we're accustomed to seeing. And also, thank you so much to the writers for doing away with the school permanent record will follow you the rest of your life myth. Why do so many family and children's shows keep foisting that on viewers? Being on Disney Plus has allowed the show the freedom to talk about subjects it might not have been able to on, say, the Disney Channel. For example, there's a running arc involving Elena and the other girls in her class dealing with the topic of menstruation. And this is not something that's only implied. They openly talk about it and the peer pressure and what a big deal it is for them. That certainly threw me for a loop, but really showed Diary of a Future President was not going to play it safe. In the show, it's revealed that Elena and Bobby lost their father a few years back, and the series also treats this seriously and how the family tries to grieve and move forward. It's especially important to their mother Gammy's arc, as she starts a relationship with one of her co-workers. Now, there's been some discussion lately about LGBTQ representation on Disney+, especially after the reveal that the Love, Simon series, initially planned for the service, will instead be premiering on Hulu. However, Diary of a Future President has plenty of representation that I think many people will be pleased to see. There are 2 recurring characters and a few one-episode appearances of openly gay characters, who do talk about their same-sex relationships. There's also an arc involving someone dealing with their sexual orientation. It's a credit to the writers that these are handled in a way that don't feel like tokenism or just there to score brownie points. Overall, Diary of a Future President is a funny and entertaining series with likable characters, good messages, and clever writing. The direction is also on point, and the actors playing the roles, especially young up-and-comer Tess Romero as Elena, are all excellent. If you've been longing for a series that might have played next to Lizzie McGuire and even Stevens back in the day, Diary of a Future President fulfills that, while also doing things that those shows probably weren't allowed to do. It feels like nobody is watching or talking about the show, so please give the series a watch on Disney+, as it would be great to see more seasons and see where they take Elena as she gets closer to the White House. And if you have watched Diary of a Future President, let me know in the comments what you think of it. Thank you for watching.